Hi Harpreet, this is Rashmi from ABC Limited. We shortlisted your profile. Can I know your current and expected CTC?
So my current CTC is 12 LPA and my expectation is somewhere around 18 LPA for this role.
See how she's left lakhs of rupees on the table even without realizing? Over the years, we've helped thousands of GrowthX members navigate offers at Meta, Google, Razorpay, Swiggy, and many more. We've seen a pattern, moves that work repeatedly, getting 50% and sometimes even 60-70% increase in their packages even after the offer is released. I've been on both sides of the table. As an operator, I've negotiated my own offers, and as a founder hiring for GrowthX, I've seen firsthand which candidates know how to negotiate an offer and which ones don't. And it always comes down to 4 core principles. Let's start with the first principle. We are now glad to be a part of the 01 Media Network by Zerodha. Remember how Harpreet revealed her number in that very first conversation?
So my current CTC is 12 LPA and my expectation is somewhere around 18 LPA for this role.
That's where she gave away her biggest leverage without even realizing it. Here's how this should actually go. Same call, better approach.
So Harpreet, can you share your current and expected CTC?
Rashmi, before we move forward, could you please tell me the budget range you're working with for this specific role?
Well, for the right candidate, we have flexibility. It really depends on the experience and fit.
Fair, but to respect everyone's time, I just want to understand what's the budget range so that we're aligned before investing into multiple rounds.
We're looking at somewhere between 17 to 20 lakhs for this position.
See what just happened? Harpreet flipped the question and notice. See, the HR didn't give the budget easily. She pushed back. We have flexibility and that's normal. But Harpreet stayed firm and kept probing professionally. Once you reveal a number, it becomes the ceiling, not the floor. You cannot raise it later. So flip it. Ask, what budget range are you working with? If they push back, stay firm. But here's something that most people miss.
Do you have any questions for us?
Yes, can I know how my role will affect the business and what will be the key metrics I'll be judged on?
So Harpreet, the social media builds the top funnel for the business, which directly impacts the business revenue. So you will be responsible for that.
Oh, that's nice. Can I also know how big the team is right now, or do we need to build it together? And one more question, who will I be reporting to?
We do have a team right now and we are hiring more people. Also, you will be reporting to me.
Got it. Just one more question. Has the role been open for too long?
We just want to make sure that we hire the right candidate. So yeah, we are taking our time.
Did you see what Harpreet did? She didn't ask one question and stop. She probed. How long has this role been open? What does that tell us? How long has it been since they've not been able to hire a candidate? How did it impact growth? Who does her team report to? All of these questions actually tell her what are the core business problems her role will solve. And the closer you are to a business problem, the more salary you can demand. Negotiating is important, but we know what's more important? Having the right skills so that you can negotiate better. If you negotiate right, you might get like a 30% hike. But if you have the right skills, you can actually negotiate even higher. And to do this, you really have to understand what skills are really important in today's day and age. And there's nothing more important than becoming AI first. At GrowthX, we are helping thousands of professionals become AI first in companies like Google, PhonePe, Meta, and a lot more. We are a private and exclusive community, means that not everyone can join in. But if you want to see if you're eligible, please check the link in the description.
Hey Harpreet, congratulations. We'd like to offer 18 LPA for the social media manager role.
Rashmi, do you think we can make it 22?
No, really Harpreet, we are already stretching our budget. We can't go beyond this.
Okay, I think I'll accept the offer.
As you can see here, she's completely ignoring the second principle, which is listen. Don't react. Ask for time. Now you may think that why can't I just counter with 22 lakhs right there? Why should I even think about it? Here's the thing. If you're going to counter with a number, you should never do it in that same call or conversation. Never. Because you want to show the labor effect. You want them to see that you're actually thinking seriously about this. And you're putting effort evaluating that offer. You're not just reacting emotionally. Here's what most people don't realize. Even if your offer is exactly what you wanted, you should still say, thank you for this. Let me review everything properly and I'll get back to you by tomorrow. That pause, composure, shows maturity. It shows you're someone who makes thoughtful decisions, not impulsive ones. Companies respect that. It actually makes you more valuable in their eyes. Now comes the critical part. How do you respond? Most people make this mistake. They call back or message saying, can we do 22 lakhs instead of 18? And that's it. They are still playing on the company's playground, negotiating only fixed salary and doing it on a call. You need to change two things: the medium and what you're negotiating. First, change the medium. Don't respond on call. Respond via email. See what just happened? She didn't just counter the number. She changed the entire playground. She got time to craft her words. Everything is documented. There's no pressure, no silence traps, and she can respond without any pressure. Second, she's not negotiating just the fixed salary. She's asking about the complete package: fixed, variable, joining bonus, ESOPs, performance bonus, and a lot more. Here's why this matters. Let's say they offered 18 lakhs and you wanted 24. If you only negotiate fixed salary, you ended up splitting the middle at 20-21 lakhs and calling it done. But if you negotiate across components, you're suddenly at 24 to 25 lakhs of equivalent salary. You've stretched the package without them feeling like they're overpaying on base salary.
Sure, Rashmi, thanks for getting back to me. I'd just like to understand a few things. So what is the variable component looking like? And is there flexibility on the joining bonus? Also, additionally, I'd love to understand what's the ESOP structure.
See how she's expanding the conversation? She's not stuck on 18 versus 24. She's negotiating on things like variable pay, retention bonus, ESOPs, reporting structure, growth plan, etc. That's 24.5 lakhs right there. And she's also positioning herself as someone who's thinking long term on who do I report to, what's my growth part, and a lot more. Here's what most people don't realize. Negotiation doesn't just happen in the first call and the final offer. It's happening throughout your entire interview process. Why? Because a recruiter doesn't decide your salary. She needs approval from the actual decision maker, typically the function head or the VP. When she goes back with your ask, your hiring manager has to battle for you. They have to justify why you're worth stretching the budget. Your job during interviews is to keep reminding them on why you deserve it. How? Through the questions you ask, through the value you demonstrate. When you ask, how does this role impact revenue? Or what's the biggest problem you need solved? You're showing like you're thinking like a business owner. That gives your hiring manager something to fight with. In smaller companies, this is simpler. The founder or the function head might just negotiate directly. But in most companies, there are layers. Now see, while negotiating is very important for you to understand where do you stand in the bracket range. Because if you are under the 25 lakh bracket, you should focus on a stronger base. Understand the variable and bonus structure clearly. Ask, what's the variable? How is it structured? Past payouts. Don't settle fast. On the other side, if you're negotiating about 25 lakh rupees, conversation changes a little bit. It's about growth and leadership. Ask, what's my path to leadership in the next 4 years? Where can I land if I create value? Show me evidence of others who've done this. Ask the hiring manager, not HR. You're signaling long-term thinking with the company. That goes a long way. So there you have it. The 4 principles that make all the difference in negotiating. First, never reveal your number. Ask for the budget always. Second, don't react. Always ask for time. Third, change the playground. Negotiate the full package. Fixed, variable, bonus, ESOPs. And fourth is knowing in which salary bracket do you really stand. Negotiating isn't being aggressive. It's being strategic. Use this playbook in your next offer conversation and let us know how it goes. I'll see you in the next one.